Bizarre Brain Comics. Greetings, comic friends. Welcome to Bizarre Brain Comics. I am Gary, your host. This is where I like to take a look at some older comics, talk about the characters and creators, and examine the stories and the art. And this time, I'm going to take a look at this issue right here. This is Peter Parker, the Spectacular Spider-Man, number 86. And this is from 1984. And this issue is written by Bill Mantlo, and well, part of it is drawn by I'm suddenly drawing a blank. Oh, of course, Al Milgrim. But the bulk of it is drawn by, would you believe, Fred Hembeck. Yeah, Fred Hembeck, who we talked about last time. And the funny thing is, this is a straightforward, in continuity Spider-Man story with Hembeck art. But the kicker is this is from the Assistant Editors Month. See, it says there, beware, it's Assistant Editors Month. Don't say we didn't warn you. Yeah, I did that for a couple of years. Assistant Editors Month of 1984. That was a concept from publishers of Marvel Comics in which the leadership of several titles were turned over to the assistant editors while the regulars were at the San Diego Comic-Con. This was geared to be humorous, offbeat, and fan-friendly. They weren't all necessarily funny. Sometimes they did other things. And they commonly had editorial or other staffers make an appearance within the pages of the book. And they did it. Sometimes they'd have a story that focused on secondary characters, like I guess in one of the other Spider-Man titles, they had like Aunt May babysitting Franklin Richards, and things happen and stuff like that. Well, this is different. And then it's even presented differently. I don't know. We'll take a look. And as I was saying, as I was saying last time about Fred Hembeck, that fan cartoonist and stuff, he had another issue. This was actually later. Is better known for. Of course, they had the roast of the Fantastic Four, and here is Fred Hembeck destroys the Marvel Universe. And a whole issue dedicated to just that. It's a one shot, and everything is Hembeck. There's no ads in the book at all, and it includes inside and outside of the covers. Everyone's dead. Well, so it seems. And then at the end, Hembeck is killed and buried. But this, I just wanted to show you that. But this is it. This is Spider-Man. Peter Parker, the Spectacular Spider-Man. It says, I don't believe it, Cat. They got Fred Hembeck to draw this issue. Yeah, I love those knees. Yeah. Because as I said, Al Milgrim, at the time, I guess he was the regular artist on the title. And so we had. Oh yeah, and this is in that period when Spider-Man and Black Cat were lovers and partners. And she was making a lot of appearances, and it's because Peter and Mary Jane had broken up, and this is years before they ever got married. So let's take a look. It starts off with, well, this is Al Milgrim, and it's about Al Milgrim, because he used to be, previously had been an editor, and he was on Marvel Fanfare, and he was commonly referred to as editorial. So here he is, stomping through the bullpen, really griping and pushing people aside, and these are all based on real people in the office. And until he wants to go see Danny Fingeroth's, who was the editor, to his office. Stomp, stomp, stomp. But he's not there to see Danny, because Danny's not there. He's there to see Bob Denatale, who's the acting editor. And said, yeah, griping to them. Why am my great pencil's been being rejected, yada, for this issue, yada, yada, yada. I said, oh, we're doing something different this time. And while everyone's gone, while the cat's away, the mice will play, basically. Yada, yada, yada. And here's what the pencils would have looked like. Of course, it's a mock-up, but it looks good, convincing. It's funny, each time they say the word, but it's my vision, and the vision pops up. Someone call me. There it is again. Someone call me. Maybe I should change my name to the Spectre. That's kind of catchy. But we got somebody else to do it. Fred Hembeck. And there's Hembeck himself as he appears. And, he turns in the pages. Oh, that's great, Fred. And then here we go with the story. And it's a one and done, which is good. But it just ties into other stories. Because it's a straightforward Spider-Man adventure story. Called Stan Lee presents a tale calculated to drive you bugs. That's what's called Bugs. And his recurring villain character, not a major player, is the Fly. And this character, the Fly, or sometimes they call him Flyman, is very, except for being a bad guy, is very reminiscent of Archie comics, The Fly, or Flyman, and Fly Girl. That's funny, though. Buzzing through the city. He's on a mission. There's a garbage scow hauling garbage out to sea. He comes in, assaults the crew, and he wants to steal their cargo. So our cargo is nothing but garbage. I know. And then he starts chowing down on some of the garbage. And he goes, no. He has to consciously stop him. No, this is disgusting. I can't. And he's complaining to himself. Ever since I've acquired these fly powers, I'm becoming more and more like a fly, and sometimes can't control myself. And I've got to get my revenge. It's because of Spider-Man and J. Jonah Jameson. It's because of them that I'm like this, even though he insisted that. So he wants to get his revenge on them. Zoom, and zooms off, and then the scene changes. And you see, his visual storytelling is fine. It's just his stylization. It does a respectable job on the backgrounds, although simplified. And some nice work, nice visual storytelling. Spidey is swinging through there with Felicia Hardy, aka the Black Cat, at his side, and they are talking. Says, "Leave me alone." They've been kind of arguing because she wants to get close. She had been recently injured in an encounter, and she wants to be his crime-fighting partner, and he doesn't want her to be because he's concerned for her safety, because a lot of his villains are superpowered, and he is superpowered, and she has no superpower. She just has some natural human talent. But, and he is concerned for her safety. Then, boom, even there, he almost accidentally injures her. Says, "Oh, we can't." Yep, the hug, snuggle, snuggle, snuggle. Says, "I'm going to start by showing you where I work." It's going to bring her closer. And so here they are. Then we see, clickety, clackety, clickety, clackety at the Daily Bugle. It's J. Jonah Jameson, and he's doing an editorial. And yeah, I think I've written this before. Throws it in the trash. And there's Spidey with Felicia. Showing, "This is where I work." Because, see, she doesn't know his secret identity at this point. And, and he's talking about, "Yeah, I work there as a photojournalist, yada, yada, yada." But she knows they hate him. Then, suddenly, his spider sense is tingling. And he gets Felicia down, and it's Buzz. Because it's the Fly. And he's whizzes by. The Fly is so focused on what he's doing, he doesn't notice Spidey and Felicia. As he's headed right to J. Jonah Jameson, smashes through the window, and he goes, "You!" "Him." She goes, "Who?" And then they have flashbacks. As Spidey is just saying what happened. He was a criminal. Spidey saved a hostage from him. The cops shot him and thought he was dead. But he wasn't quite dead. While Jameson was paying a fortune to some scientists to concoct a way to give him superpowers, and the Fly, basically, his last name is Deacon, forced him to give him the superpowers. He did, and now he didn't like him after he got him, and he killed the scientist. So now he's after revenge against the others, which is dumb because it's all entirely his fault, but that's the way some people's minds work. And so now we're back up. Okay, gotta go get the Fly. And zoom, and he's about to do in J. Jonah Jameson, and he succumbs to his Fly nature again when he sees that this pop had spilled, and he goes, "Slurp, slurp, slurp, slurp. Oh no, the garbage! I'm just so disgusted with myself. I can't help myself." And then Spidey gets up, boom, and they start having a super fight. Spidey bouncing around, and Felicia gets there, and she intervenes just to get, because he, just like the Fly from Archie comics, he can buzz his wings at such a rate that he can get a good wind going, and whoosh, knocks her against the wall. It gives Spidey a chance to retaliate. Then they're fighting around, and Spidey gets knocked through the door, and he goes down the stairs. He's actually leading the Fly away from Jameson and Hardy, and they go bound, 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 bound. And then they're down to the press room. Fighting stuff going on, and the workman says, "Let's get the hell out of here. It's my lunch break, coffee break, all that stuff." And the guy throws his sandwich away, which attracts the Fly. Felicia catches it and baits him with it. The Fly goes to her, and she throws the sandwich to Spidey, and then, but it lands in Jameson's lap. He grabs Jameson. Come on. Ooh, James Bond 007 role-playing game. And he's about to throw Jameson into the presses. Spidey tries to save him. He falls, but Felicia gets him just in time. And Spidey is so PO'd. He about beats the crap out of the Fly and trusses him up. And okay, that's the end of the Hembeck part. And then it's neat because you see this page, and then here in Danny Fingeroth's hands, or Al's hands, is that very page. See, Telly, what is this nonsense? Oh, and Fingeroth gets there just in time. And goes, what the heck is this? He takes it, rips it out of his hand. Oh, and he's griping. This is Al Milgrim's art again, because he's good at doing cartooning as well as this straightforward. Because he often did editorials, comic book fashion. And gripe. Oh, we've got to save this issue. What have you got done? Goes to Al Milgrim. What have you got done? Well, got to be some way we can save this. And yes, Al has got the last 2 pages completed, and the inker, and they've been lettered and inked. Which is great. What's his name works backwards. And then so it picks up here with Al Milgrim art, and it's nice contrast, but it's still the same story, and it fits into their continuity. And there you see, this is we left him before. Spidey and Cat are taken off, and leaving Jameson and the Fly all trussed up. Now they're talking and considering. He says, "I don't know where you live. I don't know your name." And then I have to think, and he's thinking and discussing with himself in his head. Says, "What's the matter, hero? Do it. But it means revealing my identity. But we're talking about the Black Cat. How can you love her and not trust her? I do love her and trust her, I think. But she loves me as Spider-Man. She doesn't even know Peter Parker." Then he's made his decision. Okay, come on, Cat. Picks her up and said, "I'm taking you home." Zoop, and they swing off to his pad. So he's taking her home and going to lay out the truth. She's going to know who he is. Then next month, Mistaken Identities. Bum, bum, bum. I'm glad it's a one and done story, even though it fits right into regular continuity with ongoing subplots. But it is like, I don't know if I've got any other of this Spider-Man title from this era, but I got and kept this one just because it is so unique, and I like it because it's fun. It's sure fun, and I hope you think it was fun too. So thank you for joining me. Please like, share, subscribe, leave a comment, and remember, comics are art.